I met a gypsy.
I was a full NASCAR hater. I was just like, man, this stuff is so lame. And then I went to Daytona for the Supercross, and then I'm walking out of the infield, and I'm just going, oh, this is why. Okay, cool. My bad. And then I just walked off going like, I like really want to watch a NASCAR now, because it is, until, I don't think that, like, the TV obviously doesn't do it justice, which is so many sports.
You got to go around right to the front, 200 miles an hour. You're like, whoa.
And sitting down in like at the bottom of that circuit and looking up, like you said, 4 stories. I'm like, how do they even make that? Let alone drive around it that fast.
So Daytona is 3 lanes wide. Like if you're taking car lanes like down the street.
Yeah.
And multiple times the cars go 4 wide. So just take your average 3-lane road and then put 4 cars in it. Now here's the kicker. And you can't see us from TV because they put the stupid cameras on top of the car. But you can't see over top of the car in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're going down and all you can see, you're pushing the car in front of you, and you can't see the cars beside you because you got these like Hans and harnesses. So you can see only what's out here. So you can't see, if a car's right beside you, you can't tell. And that, if a car's passing you on the right, like their lane's going a little faster, it sucks the whole car around.
Oh.
So you're relying on your spotter. If he says, door basically means that someone's on your door. So at 3 degrees of yaw, which means the car's just stepped out barely at all.
Yeah.
You have 800 pounds of side force at 190 miles an hour. So picture you're doing a bench press and someone puts their pinky on when you can't quite. So you're drifting the car around the corner, and then someone takes a little bit of that side force out. Or if they're all the way on your door, you still can't see them. It's all gone. So I crashed so many people the first time, and everyone's giving me the finger and flipping me off and throwing their helmets at me. I'm like, I didn't even touch you. They're like, dude, you took the wind off my outside corner.
No shit.
Anyway, all new to me, so it was really cool. But Daytona, so you're going down 200 miles an hour, and there's a little thing that says Sunoco.
It says what?
Sunoco. It's a gas company.
Yeah.
And it's right where the track starts to turn. So you're 200 miles an hour, you're 4 wide, and the guy tells you you're 4 wide, and you're trying to think, all right, 4 wide, second from the top. So you're like, I have to leave exactly 1 car length here, and I probably have a couple inches on my right and a couple inches on my left. I can't see any other cars, and I can't see in front of my hood. And you're trying to drive perfectly in this area, and you look up, and the second you see the Sunoco sign, you start turning the wheel in, and you drop. And if you're on the top, you're actually dropping and sliding, and like the whole car's sliding, and everyone does it in unison. And if one jackass doesn't see the Sunoco sign or turns or his car pushes or slides more than anyone else's, it's a pileup.
Game over.
It's so much fun.
Dude, yeah, like I didn't even know that side of it, but just from seeing it, I was just blown away of like, whoa, this is actually, I could see why this is hard. Because it's like, and Ricky said the same thing. Like Ricky's like, dude, it's impossible. It's like the hardest thing you could do. Like the way, just the nuances and the details, and it looks so simple, but I guess that's probably what makes it so hard is because it is, well, it's like, oh, NASCAR? Okay, just here's a sheet of paper, here's a pencil, draw a perfect circle. Oh, you can't. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
It's interesting though, because Jimmy Johnson, great driver, but I mean, if you look at most of the V8 supercar guys, or you look at even your rally guys, or you'd be like, you know what? Jimmy is a solid professional race car driver. The best? Absolutely not. But Jimmy is the most calculated. He's the smartest guy that I've ever met. He's the one willing to work. He watches the in-car that he watches from, he doesn't just watch in-car of a race. He watches, a race footage. He watches every single person's in-car and then knows exactly what they did to change their car. So he knows every temperature, him and his crew chief sit down and they know if the cloud cover comes over, what they're going to do to the car to change it, to make it just a little bit better than the next person. And it comes down to a smart person's sense of rally. But if you look at it, everyone's within 3 to 4 tenths of a second per lap.
Yep.
Best guy to worst guy on the track. You got 100 guys that can drive that. But these guys are not just the best drivers, they're the smartest drivers.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.